Hello and welcome back to the channel. Jake Hizzett here, CEO of Stob AI. And today I'm going to show you one of my favorite ways to create content. We're going to create content from a voice note. So inside our team, we use Slack to communicate. What this also enables us to do is to record voice notes into a private Slack channel or direct message and then be able to create lots of content. Now it's very useful because sometimes thoughts and ideas might come to you in the moment. You can quickly record that into a voice note, which will then schedule content such as a blog or social media post for you to directly post out of your businesses, websites, pages, LinkedIn, blog, or whatever you feel like. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, tell your friends about it, and be prepared. I'm going to show you this awesome automation that can revolutionize content creation in your business. So today I'm going to show you how you can create content from a voice note. It's actually one of my favorite ways to create content because you could be on the fly, you could be moving, you could be at a conference, you could be at the street, you could be at your parents' house, you could be anywhere and create content in this manner. So you just simply record a voice note into Slack. Everybody in my team is using Slack to communicate, so it's super simple for us, but you can find other voice note inputs. The reason why I think Slack is good to know is because it's free. So you at home, you can do that for yourself without any cost. We're also going to show you how to do Hugging Face. So Hugging Face is a repository for AI models, and you can actually use them for free. And today we're going to show you how to deploy a model into your business so that you can make requests to a free model, because ChatGPT or DALL-E as a model is a little bit expensive and the quality is not great, but this way you can significantly reduce your costs and get much better outputs. So I'm going to quickly walk you through how we created this, then we'll hit run, and then we'll see what the outputs look like. If you are not familiar with how to publish content to social media from Airtable, do click up in the pop-out banner and I'll show you a video that shows you how to do that in case it's missing. But generally speaking, I'm going to show you how to create the content to your Airtable so that you can use it. Regular viewers of the channel, you may have a little bit of an advantage on understanding, but there's so much to learn here, such as how to make API calls that can benefit you. So let's get into it. So we start with Slack. We want to watch for private messages here. So we're watching for the direct message, and you can see here, we've got the direct message. Now, if I just jump onto my Slack channel here, you'll be able to see that we actually have a bot called Stob AI bot. Now, in this, we're actually recording voice notes. You can see here there's a voice note. It's not quite great with its transcription, but it's okay because we're going to edit it later. So we're watching for the direct message between me and the community bot. Once we've got that, we want to download a file. So we just go in here, we click download a file, and we upload that file to our Airtable. And you can see all the voice notes that we're all creating all of the time here. Now we've got this blog outputs. You can actually see that I've run this already previous to this video, but I'm going to give it another run. So I will quickly delete that so we can see that it has run when I hit that play button down here. So we're going to first grab the transcript. So we go to Slack, download a file. We want this whisper module here, create a transcript. And from that transcript, we want to create an awesome blog, okay? Now, usually when we're creating blogs with ChatGPT, I hear clients complain a little bit that it sounds a bit robotic, but this way, using a voice note, it will sound human. Why? Because we've got a prompt that makes it sound human. So we want to turn this phrase into a long written piece and keep the verbiage as close to the original as possible. Why? So it sounds like the author. We want it to sound like a human. We're a human. We're creating that voice note. It's coming off the top of our head, and it's going to make it a little bit better than what we can do. Maybe if your language is a little bit broken, it's okay. ChatGPT is going to look after you. So we want to ensure that we extend the detail, and we just press text here, insert, and grab it and then we've got our data coming in to create the blog. Now from that, we want to create an image prompt for this model on Hugging Face. So the way that we do that is we're summarizing this blog in 5 words. Now my output actually, so to jump back, is in HTML, and the reason for that is because my blogging platform, which is Shopify, is in HTML. You don't actually need to have it in HTML. In fact, if you're using WordPress, you could say output in WordPress format, and that would be good for you. Okay, but I'm going to output in HTML. It's just something to be aware of. So once we've got that image prompt, we're coming over here. Now you can see here we have this API key. How did I find it? I come to this Hugging Face platform. What we need to do is hit JavaScript, and we need to capture this link. So we're going to take that link, which is what we're going to do here, and we're going to then post. The reason why we want post is because we're sending information to the server. Usually I get, and that's because I'm taking information from web pages. Regular viewers will be aware, but today we're going to post because we're sending information to this URL. Now for authorization, we need to quickly copy this authorization here. We go to the voice note, we click this, and then we can copy in our API key. So our API key in Hugging Face is found if we go to our settings and access tokens. So if we go to the access tokens, we can just quickly confirm our identity here. And we can see here, we've got this Hugging Face demo, which is the one that I'm actually going to create today. I'm going to create a new one so you can see. And we're going to put Flux Demo 2. And once we've done that, we need to click all of these boxes that we can. So we just click them all here, here, here. And then org permissions, everything is right. So we can create that token, press copy. So now we've got our token. We can go back here. Okay, let's try that. Okay, cool. So there, we've got our value. In here, we want to put authorization, body type raw, content type JSON, and then make a photorealistic image to represent these 5 words. We press OK, and that's how we're going to send an API call to Hugging Face. If you want more detail, I have a separate video already on the community, so jump onto our community and you'll be able to see it there as well. Now, after that, we need to get the data. So we come here and we get this data from the Hugging Face model. The file name, I've just left it the same as Slack just for simplicity. And the output is in PNG. As we're not downloading from DALL-E, we can't get a URL. So we need to create that URL, and we're using Google Drive. You can use Dropbox, that's not a problem. But for us, we just use Google Drive for simplicity, because all of our files for our clients are also on Google Drive. Create a connection and just follow the steps below. So create a location for it, and then you want file, download the image from here. Okay. From there, we need to make it so that the URL that we've created is shareable. Sometimes there's a bit of confusion. Get the file ID from here, role, reader, type, anyone. Allow file discovery. I'm not going to do that, otherwise people find it on the internet. Download a file. Simple. We use the same file ID. We hit OK, and we can then download this information. So we can see here where the title's coming from. It's actually those 5 words. The content is coming from the blog, which is an HTML, and the publishing date I've set 3 days from now. So I'll quickly show you how I created that 3 days from now. Basically what I do is I press add days like this, you can see, and I say 3 days from now. And then we will create a date, a publishing date that is 3 days from now. We're setting it to draft, and we need this content view here to be able to get it. So if you press web content link, like so. You'll be able to download it, and then the same one here later on. Okay, so that's how we're going to create the blog. I won't jump into the social media, but if you want to learn how to do the social media, just jump on the community and I'll show you. I'll just simply show you how to create the content from a voice note today. So I'll hit run and we'll just watch it do its thing, and then we'll jump into the blog outputs table and we'll see what's going on and what it creates. So let's go. And there we have it. So we can see here our social media manager can come in, or our content manager, and immediately edit this. So it's got my name slightly wrong. And then I can just change it like this. It sounds a bit weird right now, but it's much easier to edit than to create from scratch, or to even just use a normal ChatGPT. Now let's check that image out from Flux. Here it is, kind of cool, and it's quite consistent with what we're creating at the moment in terms of its tonality and its style. So quite a cool graphic. And if we just finish there, that is how you can make content in a super fast, effective, and efficient way for your business, utilizing AI automation to create a content from voice notes. It sounds human because of the way that we're inputting the text, or the input in this case, a voice note, is coming from your mouth, is a human. If you liked this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I've got lots more content coming soon. Also, all of these automations we're using in our clients' business. So I've got loads and loads of real case scenarios to show you. Jump on the community if you haven't already. It's free to join. I'm not trying to sell you any courses. I'm just sharing knowledge and information for you to help you benefit in your business and your life. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.